There we go. We're live. We're live on YouTube chat. We're live, dude. Edit video so that way I can change the title because for some reason my title never saves. Stream. Huge day. Live. Every day. Day. 491 with 0 viewers. Yo, what is up, chat? We're live. We're here. We're streaming, dude. It's what we do. We're crazy, dude. That's all we do. We're crazy, dude. We already saw MKBHD unbox that, so we really only have. Why won't it save? Because it already did save. From the windows to the wall, from the sweat drop down my balls, all these females fall. Ah, got that. Ah, Oh, and we got PewDiePie today. That's it, chat. That's all we got. We got 3 videos. Then we're gonna switch to some DayZ, chat. 3 good ass videos. Four good ass videos. Cause I haven't watched this dude in a while. I haven't watched you, Sunny, review food show. Best review food show. Oh my god, this dude used to be one of my favorite YouTubers for like a year straight. I would only watch this dude. Go to crate. Go to crate. I don't trust you out here. Go to crate. You're gonna eat some shit on the floor and get sick. I know you, Sue. I trust you. Yo, chatters, if you're here right now, you get to see a rare sight. That's me shirtless without a shirt on. I usually stream with a shirt on. It's just right now I don't actually have any clean laundry to wear. So right now I'm currently not wearing a shirt. Chat, your mom's a cunt and nobody likes her. Except for your dad who fucked her. I don't know where that came from. Oh shit. Maybe if I just insult the imaginary people that are here long enough, then real people will show up. Yo, fuck you, Carl. Yeah, to all the Daves in the world, go fuck yourself. Yeah, I forgot my fucking grinder in the car, dude. That's, oh, I didn't, chat. It's right here, chat. It's right there, chat. That's awesome, chat. Do you need my headphones though, chat? Don't know where I put those. Find them. If I don't, I'm gonna be pissed. For today and for tomorrow. Here they are, chat. Alright, yo, let's get into this best food review show ever while we eat our Factor meal and drink some milk. I wish I could make chocolate milk, but honestly, I can't right now because I don't have any clean enough dishes to make the chocolate milk. Gonna get faded as a hoe, faded as a hoe, faded as a hoe.
BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. Life hack 101, never carry the weight of the world alone. We've all been there, trudging around with our worries piled high like a walking storage unit. But here's the thing, you don't really have to. Sometimes you just need support to help you tackle life's online therapy and accept.
From iguanas, we hunted ourselves.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
But today, we're facing a different type of beast.
No, man, that's too risky.
What are you risking? Your 401k?
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet. She tried to do her own makeup for the very first time.
Oh, the Morphe by Manny MUA. Wow, I love it.
One of my subscribers recorded a video of a tornado that somehow spawned on an indoor pool.
That's a weird spawn. Rare.
A police officer arrested a delivery driver, but still managed to deliver the food.
Hi. No, he got arrested, but we wanted to make sure you got your food. So you guys have a good night. You guys are.
Mirá, mirá. No, el que viene de abajo. No. No. Mirá, mirá. No, el que viene de abajo. No. No.
This has to be the most
What
talented
was that?
dog I've ever seen.
A reverse breach?
Oh my God. That is the coolest dog trick I've ever seen. Oh my god.
Did you have something to say?
So I guess cats are not afraid of spiders.
Simón, córtala. Voy a llamar al Mario.
She tried to scare her mom, who had no idea that she was home.
Hey! 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 Hey!
Get it. Kill that shit. Yeah, you killed that shit.
If you go to Peru,
Nice.
it's pretty common to see
Big
alpacas jump into
gains,
cars.
chat. Big gains, holy.
This YouTuber attached a half pipe to a hot air balloon. This poor cat couldn't figure out how this works. That is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys again
That was
very,
like,
very soon.
where is the
Later.
water coming from? This does not make any sense. All right, we're watching
Vladimir
Johnny
Putin
Harris.
said moments ago
Johnny
that
Harris,
Russia will
political shit.
increase
Red
its
alert.
airstrikes
Watch out,
on
everybody.
Ukraine in
Oh
the coming
shit.
days, weeks, and months.
Hey, I need to show you this missile really quick because it teaches us a lot. This is a Russian missile. It's got wings on it. It can travel a very far distance. And Russia has been using these types of missiles in their war in Ukraine since the very beginning of the war. They fire them at railway stations and electric grids. And whenever something like this happens, investigators rush to the scene, not only to recover the casualties, to rush people to the hospital,
Get
but
the
also
crash.
to sift through this debris.
Find the parts.
All this mangled metal and material. This missile debris contains important clues. If you zoom in, you're gonna see something crazy. This little component inside of this missile has the logo of a company called Vicor, which is an American company. Over the course of this war, investigators have been looking into this debris to try to understand how Russia is making their missiles.
Dude, anyone who's working at that company, dude, holy shit. You might have some ethical situations that you did not know that you needed to have all of a sudden, dude. Like, holy shit, dude. Imagine working at that company and you find out that parts from your company were found on Russian missiles that are hitting civilians in Ukraine. Dude. Holy, that would fucking, oh my god, that would shock me to my core. If you didn't know that information, all of a sudden you learn that, you'd be like, oh my goodness. That's like questioning your humanity information, dude. You're literally, I don't get how people make weapons. Who are the people out there that are like, yeah, I make weapons? Dude, you're a psychopath. Let's think about this, dude. Someone's out there creating weapons that kill other people, dude. Like, you are kind of crazy, dude. Like, I get everyone needs self-defense, but like, where's the limit? At what point is like, oh, you're making a bomb? Oh, how big of a bomb? Oh, a bomb big enough to take out entire cities? Oh. Okay.
So what ingredients they're using and where those ingredients come from.
So without Western technology, Russia wouldn't be able to build missiles.
And it's not just one power converter from Vicor. This missile is packed with microelectronics, the key, most sophisticated parts of the missile that come from the West. Like the communication controller, which is made by Zilog, another American company. The guidance system, which runs on 3 microprocessors, all 3 made by the American company Texas Instruments.
And then, of course, the brains of the whole thing, the microchips. They're made by Intel, the American chip giant that is currently being subsidized by the US government to make more chips.
The future of the chip
Intel
is going to be
goddamn
made
Intel,
in America.
dude.
Made in America.
Fucking
All in all,
Intel processors.
Investigators from the
oh
Ukrainian
my
government,
god.
from the Royal United Services Institute, or RUSI, and others found that Russia needs 450 Western-made components for their weapons, the majority of which come from the United States. This is stuff they can't make on their own. They need it from the outside.
We know that the Russian systems, from their most basic systems to their most sophisticated systems, are critically dependent on Western microelectronics.
Ukraine is making an effort to gather Western air defense, which then shoot down missiles that are made possible by the West, by Western microchips.
That's Alexei Sorokin, the deputy chief editor of the Kyiv Independent, which is the largest English language newspaper in Ukraine. They've been covering
This is the news that the regular news wouldn't even touch, dude. This is the news right here. This is why we watch people like Johnny Harris, because the regular news wouldn't even touch this shit, dude. They wouldn't even talk about this, because they're all in too deep in the pockets of Intel and all these other corporations, dude. They're bought the fuck out. So if they say anything about any of those corporations, they get sued up the ass, or they get fucking in trouble and they lose all their funding. Fucking Johnny Harris can sit here and say this shit, dude. I'd be scared for my life talking about this shit, dude. This is the type of shit that's like, oh shit, you're shining a light into some very serious shit. Some shit that's like conspiracy level shit. Like if you told me this 6 months ago, I'd be like, that's conspiracy, bro. That's right-wing propaganda. No, this is true. He's showing that there's literally pictures of Russian missiles and the microchips are from fucking US.
The Kyiv Independent received this leaked report from the Ukrainian government that gives us more clues as to how this technology is making it into Russia. Illegally flowing through a shadowy network of shell companies, fake aliases, circuitous shipping routes, all to evade sanctions and arrive to front companies for the Russian
Russian military. How are you going to sanction an international market? That just doesn't make sense. That's like 90s shit.
Many of them eventually ending up in missiles or drones or other vital weapons being used to invade Ukraine and kill its people. This is a quintessential case of modern warfare, how microtechnology used for computers is being weaponized and flowing through the complicated global economy. I want to show you how this is happening and what can be done about it. I need to quickly tell you about another shadowy release and Western tech into Russia. Get ready. Since the beginning of the full-scale invasion of Ukraine in February of 2022, Vladimir Putin's army has launched over 5,000 cruise missiles into Ukraine.
5,000, dude.
What happened is Russia wasn't able to conquer Ukraine in the first month or two. In October 2022, Russia came up with this new tactic.
I think that was Nietzsche on his left. I'm pretty sure it was Nietzsche.
To destroy Ukraine's energy infrastructure and kill Ukraine's economy and force people to negotiate.
Kill Ukrainians, just innocent
of civilians.
Innocent civilians, dude.
And they've destroyed the economy.
That leaves such a bad taste in my mouth that humans will kill innocent people to try and get their point across, and that's just become a regular fact of war. That shit's insane to me. Actually, like, fucking psychotic, dude. We are just as bad as any nature creature. When people were like, oh, nature's metal, dude. We're fucking just as metal. We're just as fucking insane as the fucking
West
animals.
Responded, not only by giving weapons and money to Ukraine to fight this war, but also trying to cut
We think
Russia
we're sophisticated, but at the very top, we're not. We're extremely unsophisticated, brutal
to build their
creatures.
missiles, to build their weapon systems. This is what sanctions do. It makes it illegal for a company like Texas Instrument or Intel to sell their microchips to Russia. Again, Russia.
But they don't care who they sell them to, as long as it's not Russia. That's the
chips.
The thing that matters.
Would eventually run out of the.
They'll take anybody's money right now. It's illegal to take Russia's money. It's not like the money isn't the problem. The morals isn't the problem of the situation for these people. They probably knew all this shit was going on behind the scenes. The problem was the money was literally illegal. They would literally get in legal trouble, so they couldn't take the money. So instead, they're like, they probably helped them. They're probably like, hey, if you send the money over here, and then over there,
Russia has been able to
take the money
produce
over
more
here.
missiles in 2023 than it was able to produce in 2022.
Fucking sick, dude. It leaves such a sick taste in my mouth, dude. Profiteering off of war is insane. The fact that people make money off
Russia
of killing
didn't
people
run out.
legally.
The missiles kept flying and the drones kept coming.
I'm laughing because when I'm in a crazy situation like that, I don't know what else to do but laugh. It's fucking insane, dude.
And to find out how this is happening, Ukrainian investigators have been gathering remnants of Russian weapons, bringing them to these missile graveyards. Like this one that the Kyiv Independent team helped us get access to.
Вот тут видно, вот тут залишок від ракети, пожалуйста. Вот 37-ма ракета, Х-30. Вот елементи теж від калібра на дослідження от привезли.
At these missile graveyards, investigators dissect the wreckage and look inside to understand how these Russian weapons work, to try to gain an advantage in this war. But what they found was surprising.
Хтось хоче дані, які комплектуючі там застосовані. Які країни-виробники, для чого, які фірми. Нідерланди, США, 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 Китай, Росія, Китай, США, Гонконг, Німеччина, Корея, Південна Корея, Швейцарія.
They were finding that these components...
Crazy, dude. I want to go back. I want to see those papers. What are you holding? We have fucking Texas Instruments, dude. Don't buy anything from Texas Instruments. TE connectivity, that's Russian. That's Russian. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe that's just the analog devices. Another Texas Institute. Analog devices, SSO. I think that's the Netherlands one.
США, Китай. Росія, Китай, США, Гонконг, Німеччина, Корея, Південна Корея, Швейцарія.
They were finding that these components were coming from American companies like Texas Instruments and Analog Devices. Investigators have looked into dozens of missiles and they keep finding the same thing.
Crazy.
US and Western technology.
Dude, imagine working at one of those companies, dude. Your microchips are directly responsible for thousands of people's deaths, dude.
Wireless communication, for their targeting, critical components that Russia can't make on their own. How exactly is the Russian military getting their hands on Western microelectronics even after sanctions went into place that made it illegal for Western companies to send microelectronics to Russia? And the answer is this map.
Johnny, you and your goddamn maps.
This map shows at least a part of a shadowy network, a market that Russia uses to keep vital technology secretly flowing into Russian weapons. This tech travels through the veins of the global economy, using loopholes, shell companies, and convoluted shipping routes to escape these sanctions. Now, let's be clear, this is not the whole network. This is a shadowy black market. It's very hard to see and to report on. But thanks to some amazing reporting by Reuters, by RUSI, by the Kyiv Independent, the Financial Times, and others, we've been able to piece together what this looks like, how Russia gets its hands on these microchips. Let's start here in New York City, where we know that two companies were registered in Brooklyn as electronic components distributors. Both of them were owned by the same three guys who used aliases like Nick Stevens or Geo Ross. These companies have been shipping millions of dollars worth of electronics from various locations in New York to several middleman countries, countries that have no rules about sending stuff to Russia. From there, this technology was then shipped into Russia.
Mosquito, where the fuck
that
you
makes
at?
Weapons for the Russian military. When these guys got busted, investigators found that the specific microchips that they were shipping into Russia were the specific chips that Russia uses for various weapon platforms that they're using in their war in Ukraine. In another case, this one company based in Singapore starts buying American microchips from the US and selling $250,000 worth of chips to a company inside of Russia who seemingly has nothing to do with the Russian government. That company then sold them to another Russian company called Robin Trade. But it turns out that Robin Trade is just one of many fake companies that sells to yet another fake company called Cernaya Engineering that we now know is actually just a front for the Russian spy agency, the FSB. This convoluted daisy chain of like fake companies is used to hide the fact that the FSB, the Russian intelligence agency, is procuring chips through this network to make it look like this was some civilian tech company importing these chips. One of the greatest tools in this network is the shell company. The fact that in our global economy, you can make a company by signing a few papers and paying a fee, and then you can start doing business under the name of that company. Like there was this one computer parts company in Germany that before the war was selling technology to Russia. But after Putin's invasion, EU sanctions banned that company from doing this. So the German company starts selling chips to this shell company in Turkey, which immediately turns around and sells them right to Russia. Custom records show that in just 7 months, this new Turkish company sent $20 million worth of computer parts to Russia, including US-made microchips. And the missiles just kept on flying.
Ukraine says Russia has fired at least 80 missiles at targets across the country as part of an overnight bombardment.
So you can see that it's like a lot of these middlemen countries that the chips are being sort of trafficked through to evade sanctions. And this has given a lot of attention to a bunch of random countries that were never a part of this technology trade before. Like the Maldives, this island nation that is much more known for like Instagrammable vacation photos. They had no real semiconductor or microchip industry before this. And yet, right after Putin's invasion, the Maldives started seeing ships arrive with hundreds of thousands of microchips, arriving at their ports only to immediately turn around and head for Russia.
Dude, it's so backward. At least don't even... Why are you costing the oil, dude? You're burning the planet. You're destroying the planet with that. You just shipped those... Literally so much tonnage of material. For what reason? To get around sanctions? Dude, just ship it there. Just at least just ship it directly there. Oh my god. What is this world, dude? This world is insane.
But when they pull into the port, they do have to register with the customs agents. And so we have customs records, which shows us where this stuff is coming from. These records show us that a lot of these chips are coming from a company registered in Hong Kong, but who is owned by a company in Singapore, which is in turn owned by a company registered in the Seychelles Islands. Oh, and this company, which a Reuters journalist found was just an empty office in Hong Kong full of boxes, has only one officer, a Spanish citizen who owns an airplane club in Catalonia. And yet, somehow this company is responsible for over $200 million of electronics being sent to Russia, including $50,000 of Intel and AMD microchips. And as we saw, much of it flowing through the Maldives.
Like, how do you even stop that? You can't stop it.
Yes, it is illegal for someone to send microchips from the United States of America to Russia. But when you have shell companies and middlemen countries that are not a part of the sanctions, you can kind of get around that pretty easily. There's this one company in China called Kingpie Technology. They do the same thing. They buy Western chips from companies in like India, and then they sell them to Russian companies that are known to do business with the Russian military. The United States government found out about this and cracked down. They put Kingpie Technology on the list, the sanctions list that says that American companies are not allowed to send them microchips. But lucky for them, they've got a bunch of other companies that do the exact same thing that aren't on the list. They have a whole network of these shell companies owned by these two guys that confusingly have the same last name. So these guys just keep sending Western microchips to the Russian military, now just under another name. The US caught on again and they cracked down on that company, but this will not stop them because they'll just operate out of another one of their shell companies. One day you're Kingpie Technology, the next day you're 3HC Semiconductor. This is the game of whack-a-mole that enforcers are stuck in. Shell companies are disposable, they're pieces of paper. So it's really hard, really slow, really complicated, and difficult to enforce. And in many cases, the middleman countries like the Maldives have no real incentive to crack down on this. All it means for them is just more traffic through their ports. Like you've got Russia's neighbor, Kazakhstan, where imports of microchips mysteriously doubled after Russia's full-scale invasion. Because now you've got smugglers using it as a middleman, like this Dutch guy who started shipping microchips to Russia via Kazakhstan to disguise the real destination. Some of this stuff is so obvious, like Kyrgyzstan, a country that almost no one on earth has ever heard about, but who saw a huge increase in their imports from Germany after all these sanctions went into place. Almost a 1,000% increase, which like, they're not complaining. This just means more activity of imports from other countries, even though we all kind of know that they're just a middleman for smuggling stuff into Russia now. So, that's the answer. That's how Russia is getting Western-made microchips into their country, despite all of these sanctions that should make it illegal. This is how they're fueling their war machine. That leaked report that we saw from the Ukrainian government was a plea for help. It was a sounding of the alarm bells. It was given to Western diplomats at a summit to basically say, hey guys, thanks for all the money that you're giving to us, the weapons, the anti-missile and anti-air defenses, but you're also giving technology to our enemy. Those drones and missiles that we're shooting down with your defenses, they also have your technology in them.
But if we stop this chain, Ukraine needs less from the United States. So basically what happens now is that the United States is providing weapons that defend Ukraine from weapons produced with the help of companies from the United States.
There isn't any immediate solution, but what we can do is we can just gum up their supply chains, we can arrest their intelligence officers, we can introduce crap into their supply chains, we can just make it longer, more difficult, more expensive.
This story is useful for us to understand because it's one of the best examples of how war is changing, how large-scale war works in our modern world, how these little silicon chips are vital for any modern army, and that those who produce them think that they're the gatekeepers, that they can stop the world from getting their hands on this tech. And what we're seeing is they really can't, at least not fully. No matter what the US and its allies do to try to control who gets microchips and who doesn't, the complexity of the global economy makes it nearly impossible to do so. And yet, that doesn't mean they shouldn't keep trying.
But here we're talking about protecting the lives of civilians, right? It's a solvable issue. It's a complicated issue, but it's a solvable issue. And that's what gets me, is that if I knew personally that some kind of action from myself can help save an innocent person, I'd definitely do it. And I hope that people in the States or people in Europe would also feel this way about protecting Ukrainians.
Drawing. It's hard. Here's a picture I drew when I was 7 years old. It's me and my dad showering. What's the problem? I know what you're thinking. Endless potential in this young artist. The truth is, I always liked drawing. I just never practiced it. So in my last video, I decided to try and practice drawing every day for 30 days. And I realized this is amazing. I'm having so much fun. And I could compare the result when I started to after 30 days, and it was a big difference. So it really made me motivated to keep going, and especially with everyone in the comments being so supportive. Therefore, I continued, and we're at day 100. I drew every day for 100 days. So let's look at the result. Did we have the same kind of improvement, or have I peaked? Let's check it out. Here we are. I'm so excited because I purposely have not looked at these old ones as well, so we can hopefully experience this together. Just for reference, this is where I started off at day 0, and this is where we left off at day 30. I really didn't like these. I bought these markers or pens to fill in. I thought it would automatically make it better, but it was just really hard. You know, 5 days after I'd done my video, I felt like I just lost sort of what I had gained. Like, I was so mad about it, and I felt like a fraud. Like, oh, did I just trick everyone? Because I couldn't draw anymore. Still, I kept going, and I tried to draw as much as I had time to do, and slowly gained back my momentum. I draw Momo here because Marta wanted me to, and she drew Momo as well. I added it to the end. Oh yeah, so my favorite rhythm game is called Tunithum Sun, and they have these characters that are really interesting because they're so detailed and fun and weird. So I really like drawing these, and I feel like I got the proportions decent enough, which I couldn't do before. So yeah, I love drawing these. It's fun to try out different styles. I have not developed my own, and I'm just trying to draw different things that I see and like as much as possible. And that's what everyone told me as well. The best way to improve is draw from reference. So I drew these super quick, and I felt like they were kind of fun and weird. Had a day. So sad, anime girl. Anyway, I finished the book. I never thought I would. So I bought this new one at a local store and it was so shitty. Like the pages are so flimsy. And oh, what's this? New sponsor time. Time to get your wallet. G Fuel is launching a New Year, New You campaign. What are your goals for 2024? Maybe you want to get swole, get fit, or maybe life got you down and you just need something else to help you out. Introducing the PewDiePie G Fuel Steel Shaker Abs of Steel. We finally did it. We made the perfect stainless steel cup. This bad boy will keep your drinks nice and cool and fresh, just the way God intended G Fuel to be drunk. It is my favorite G Fuel cup so far. It's absolutely beautiful. Look at this. So yeah, get it before it sells out, and remember to use my code for a discount. $25.99. I always prefer to drink out of metal cups. I don't understand why every glass is not a metal cup. It just makes more sense.
Oh, the glass. That's why.
Thank you, G, for sponsoring this video and helping create the greatest cup of all time.
I don't know why every glass isn't metal.
All right, back to the video. We'll go through this quickly. I started drawing more realistic, less anime, and I drew this one. And my god, I was so proud of it. I loved it so much. I couldn't believe I drew it. And I felt like, yes, I did it. I drew something I liked. Finally. It was also kind of a blessing and a curse because I would always compare whatever I drew to the best thing I felt like I drew. And it made me really hate a lot of stuff that I drew that I don't think was that bad. I don't know. Just drawing random stuff I find online on Pinterest and Google. God damn it! I think I was having a bad day. Fucking hated it. Always comparing. No, that was shit. Didn't have time to draw that day. Interesting, because I don't remember why. Maybe it was because I was just doing so bad. Who knows? It's interesting because now I look at this and I can immediately tell just like what's way off. Where the head is too small. It's not really balanced. It's the sort of stuff you automatically pick up when you draw. Yeah, and the eye is way too high up in comparison, you can see here. But anyway, it's kind of fun to go through these, to be honest. Spend more time on some than others, I guess. I think 57 was a good day.
Dude, he's a Coomer, I'm gonna say. He's only drawing girls. Bro has only drawn girls for 100 days is what this should be called.
Maybe not. Oh yeah, so I drew with no reference because everyone, like I said, everyone said draw with reference. That's the best way to improve. To study other forms and shapes. So I wanted to draw without just to sort of see if I was improving, and definitely felt like I had. So even though the eyes are too far apart, but hey, you can also draw way quicker now as well. But yeah, I sort of plowed through this book. So I bought this really big one, like a proper art book instead of a sketchbook, and I tore off the first 2 pages because the paper was so smooth and I wasn't used to it, and it was just so difficult. So no one will know what I drew, but I could actually fit a lot more into one page, which I think was really fun to just look at. Yes, I draw cat girls, don't judge me. So I tried to do one sort of page per day, which I really like doing. Try to commit to a more full body, different manga and stuff like that.
Girls.
You can see how many attempts it took me to actually
Alright,
draw
PewDiePie, because you admitted it and it's cringe. I won't judge you.
Like you draw one thing you like that will constitute
I appreciate
10
you letting me
things
see
you
your
hate.
art. It's like rare for I shouldn't have judged you at all.
I use
and now I
myself
feel
as
terrible,
reference for
'cause
some
you're
of
an
these.
artist who's letting
I know
me
that's
see
kind of
his
weird. I
art,
just
which is
needed
like,
the pose
that in
that I
its
wanted
own.
to draw. Yeah, and that one too. I don't want to be an anime girl. I just need the reference. Oh yeah, this one in the middle is Marzia. I drew it super quick. I asked her to pose for me. It's kind of bad, but it's fun to draw it. Here we go. So I borrowed one of Marcia's pens, the green one. It was really bad in the beginning, but I used the other end of it, and I think it was just too strong. I never used a marker before, so I wasn't sure how to do it. So I bought my own markers just to kind of try it out, and obviously it takes more time to color stuff, but I really enjoyed doing it, and it sort of makes them come to life more, and I was trying out different things. Sometimes it doesn't work. I drew that one, but I was too scared to actually commit to coloring it because I thought I would ruin it. I spent one day trying to do green, then another doing blue, and I try to not waste much time coloring, but then they get really sloppy and bad, so it's difficult.
That's actually really
I did
good.
yellow, which I really love. I was trying out different methods of sort of how to make it interesting.
Dude's an
Red
artist
and
all
salmon,
of
I
a
wanted to
sudden.
go through
What
every
the
color
fuck?
because I didn't have that many anyway.
Dude, what the fuck? How are you this talented?
I drew this one and I
He's not
did
this
it
talented.
so sloppily that I felt like I could have done that better. So I really
Chat,
tried on
I
this
hate
one.
this. I
It's quite
hate.
cute.
I
like
hate
it.
as a kid when you're coloring. Not
It
this.
reminds
That's
me of an anime I watched when I
holy
was way
shit. That's
younger. I don't
really
remember.
fucking good.
She had- it was like
the
a
coloring on that is so good.
a redhead girl with
I
a
hate the bleed.
samurai sword. Did a purple one. These are very anime drawings.
That's so
you
good.
know what I mean? But it's fun to see it in front of you. This is my fortune for the year. I got Daikichi, the best fortune. So prosperity and wealth to me this year. Thank you very much. Too scared to color this one. Oh, my new favorite. I love this one. This is on day 84. This is nice to look at. I think it works. So it took me 40 days to feel like I drew something I liked again.
That looks really good. The eye, though. The eye, dude. Your eye's a little off. Either this pupil needs to be to the left a little bit, so he's looking like directly at you, which would be cooler. Or have this pupil go a little bit to the right. The eye is a little bit off, dude. A little bit off. There needs to be like some white here, maybe. I don't know. I'm not an artist. It just doesn't look right there. That's all I'm gonna critique.
I feel like there's definitely
As
an improvement.
constructive
I can see it
criticism,
already,
that is.
but it just took me so many tries.
Oh,
I was
wow.
trying
That
different.
one's
Anytime the
really
head is
good.
shaped differently, it's like a whole different ball game if you're not used to it. So I drew from the side for the first time, and as you can see, it took a lot of tries. But I got there, okay? There was a painting here. I felt like I just needed more practice with different angle of the head, so I tried to do as much as possible. Yeah, different styles of coloring. It's a shame it bleeds through the coloring. I didn't like
hate
that
that.
one.
That's what I was trying to
tried,
say
just-
earlier. I hate as a kid when you're coloring and it bleeds through the other side. It's like, what is this paper, dude? I want like a canvas. Damn, that one's really good too. The eyes there are a lot better. The right eye needs to be, it's a little off.
Wasn't
The
happy
eyes
with
are
it.
so hard.
Yeah, I like that
The
one a
eyes
lot.
must be the
Too
hardest
scared
thing.
to color it. Don't ask me what happened here. Still really struggling to be consistent with the different angles of the face. Messed up the eye. I remember liking this one. Started drawing sad anime girls and Chainsaw Man. I love that. Power and what's her name? Kobeni-chan are so expressive. If you know this scene, you know, I remember reading it and I was like, I have to draw that. I think it was a bit sloppy, but it's kind of nice. Could have done a better job, but hey. So for day 98, I wanted to draw with you guys, so we'll do that now. So yeah, I realized I never actually drawn anything and recorded it before, so it was a bit weird, but this is how I do it. I bet it's wrong, clearly, because I like to do the eyes first, just because they're the most important, and at least the placement of them. Then I sort of try and figure out where the chin is going to end up in relation to everything else, and that does not look right. For me as a beginner, this process takes me the most time, but I also think it's the most important. The chin is so difficult. It all has to work. I actually decided to change the eyes. I don't remember why. Just felt like they were a bit too messy. That looks better. I also decided to change the body to be front face instead. It just felt more natural. And there we go. That's our first sketch. So I colored in with the pen, added these little frog characters. Now we can erase the scribbles, which makes it look really empty. I wanted to make the hair gray, but I didn't really have many colors, so it was hard to make it work. I tried my best. I feel like the more different tones and shades, the more alive it looks, so I wasn't planning to go this dark, but here we are. Face is always scary, in my opinion. And then once I'm done coloring, I like to fill in more with the mark. I don't know what to call it. The pen? The black pen? Just to give it some more something. I wasn't sure whether to commit on the frogs, but I did anyway. Why not? So I colored in the frogs, and I decided to add some splash of green. Just so the 3 colors would show up somewhere on her as well. It actually looks nice. I added this circle to make it more interesting, but I don't know if it was the best idea, to be honest. But this is the result. 99, I felt like I could finally more consistently draw different face angles. It didn't take me 600 tries, as you can tell by the lack of eraser. In comparison, at least. And then on day 100, I just wanted to draw, again with you guys, a little bit of Chainsaw Man. Because I love these characters and I think they're so fun to draw. I feel like what I draw usually is not as good as the reference. But hey, it's still fun to look at it. I love this character so much. This scene was so fucking funny. Best girl, easily. So yeah, that concludes my 100-day drawing challenge. I owe a huge thanks to you guys for being so supportive. One of the main reasons I actually decided to keep going, because I wasn't planning to do it. I remember asking Marcia,
He's playing Beam
am I just
Drive.
embarrassing myself uploading this
He's
video?
playing
Like,
Beam and Drive at the end. Yeah,
everyone was so nice. I hope it doesn't seem like I'm fishing for compliments, but thank you. When I started going to the gym like 7 years ago, I was not in shape at all. But I remember thinking after I'd done it, I was like, well, I've done it once. Now I just got to keep going. And then eventually I'll hit my goal. And I'm kind of keeping the same mentality with drawing, you know? I don't know what my goal is, but all you got to do is keep practicing. That's all it takes. You know, you don't get better unless you actually put in the work, right?
I forgot to do the comparison. So this is where I was at 30 days, and this is where we're at now. Maybe you can't tell a massive difference, but I can tell a massive difference. I feel so much more confident drawing now, and I can draw quicker, less attempts, and also just to be able to incorporate color. I hope in a year I can develop my own style more, but we'll see you guys then.
I definitely spent more time this time around than just 10 minutes a day, which is kind of the point, you know? It's just a way to make you set a goal to do something for 10 minutes a day. It's a great way to make you keep going at it. And I was having so much fun doing it anyway. Whatever goals you have, I believe in you. You can do it. All right. I'll see you guys in the next one. Rufus. This is what it's like to browse the internet without using NordVPN. That's right. This video is sponsored by NordVPN. There's people everywhere trying to attack you. The internet gets restricted. But somehow I'm making it through this. You're more unsafe without it. Get out of the way! I'm using NordVPN! By using a NordVPN, you can always make sure that you're protected when browsing online and don't end up like this. Maybe you guys are planning some trips this year. And whenever you buy airline tickets, you know they store your information, and they might change the prices. And there's different prices depending on where on the planet that you are. So don't get price discriminated. Just use NordVPN, connect. Whoa! Whoa! They're going against traffic. And it's that easy. Always make sure you get the best price. It's practically just math. You're making money by buying NordVPN. Try it! Take advantage of NordVPN's New Year deal. Right now you get a 2-year plan. You get a huge discount, huge. Plus 4 months additional for free. When you use my link, you get the best deal. And only then you get the offer. So go to nordvpn.com/PewDiePie. It's risk-free with nordvpn.com. Money back guarantee. Try it out for 30 days. See if you like it. Then you can change your mind. Like I should have. That's nordvpn.com/PewDiePie. Get the best deal on the internet, risk-free. Thank you, NordVPN, for sponsoring this video.
I love that game. That game's so much fun. That game's sick. Let's play the game, dude. Just need another primary pistol, dude. And I will be looking so sexy on this account, chat. Flashbang! Clear! Oh my god, I have the biggest amount of gear fear right there. That's like gear fear put into one. This guy, I don't really give a fuck about. We're gonna play this dude on first person Livonia 5366. It's 15. It's a third of the lobby. The search for a server begins. Dude, this is definitely the best server. That's what I'm already connected to. We're gonna reconnect to it. Log back in where I logged in that city. And then we're gonna leave that city. Grabbing. We're gonna get the fuck out of Grabbing. I'm fairly certain I'm still in Grabbing. We're gonna get the fuck out of Grabbing. I'm gonna fucking smoke a bong bowl, dude. Wish I could find some buddies. Game that are chill. I'm at the poop. fucking nighttime, dude, on this server. See you later. I don't want to play on nighttime, dude. Fuck that. Nighttime sucks, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Am I not a true gamer for that? No, it's not daytime on that. Oh, it's night. Yeah, it's saying nighttime, you stupid idiot. Play Nomalsk. I'm bored. See if we can find some people to team up with on Nomalsk and fucking team up and fucking become bros. Need a bro right now. I'm gonna just start talking the craziest shit if I see a bro. Then betray him at the end of the night before I get offline. Hey, scoot up. What are you doing? Sit. Come here. Hey, what are you doing? How's there a queue for this server? Do the other servers have a queue? Because I'll just join one of the other ones. Fuck that. I ain't sitting in a queue, bro. Hey, Scoot up. Scoot up. Hey. Sit down. Dude, what? This is position 21. I think the servers had just reset, dude. That's what it was, is the servers had just reset, dude. Oh no, I joined that one. It glitched out. I should just get right in. If I have shit on me, I'm just gonna go on a murderous rampage and kill as many people as I see to practice PvP. If I don't have shit, then I'm gonna work on my betrayal skills. We'll see you in 10 seconds. Now lay down, you little poop. Puda. I have a lot of shit, dude. But simultaneously, I have nothing. Hey, man, you out there? You friendly?
Friendly.
Yo, what's up, bro?
Just got in town.
I'm up here in the police station. You see me? Yo, yo. Yo, my guy, where'd you go? Too nice in this apocalypse, dude. Dude, fuck this. I'm not gonna fuck around with a chicken. Just got a VSS. Probably to fucking die with it. I'm freaked out right now already on this server for some reason. I haven't seen a player when there's 60 players online. That was set. I think I'm just gonna go play Power Worlds chat. I'm tired, or maybe I'm just gonna stream, do a really short stream. I'm pretty tired, dude. Not feeling too good. I don't know what the fuck that was. I'm getting sick, dude.
I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm not okay. Over the past years, I've done a lot of things that most people would look at as being ridiculous, insane, and honestly, maybe just downright stupid. And with
Coyote.
Action.
Oh! Jesus, Peterson.
But what you don't realize.
Oh! Are you okay? Did you land on your pack?
Yeah.
Did you hurt your arm?
Yeah, I'm alright.
You sure?
Yeah. Woo.
Dude.
That's a thumper. Did you get that on camera?
Yeah.
Okay, let's take one more look at that missed jump. This time, in slow motion. I nailed my launch point, full projection off of my left foot. I cleared the gap, but landed on a rounded outcrop and slipped. When I fell, the momentum toppled me backward, and I flipped head first right off the cliff. I did a complete reverse somersault and landed with a thud onto my head, shoulder, and pack.
Every once in a while, guys, I miss a jump. And I just landed funny. My foot slipped and I literally fell about 15 feet. I messed up my elbow pretty good. Back first into the rocks. Filming the show is dangerous. We're just doing B-roll shots right now. And that one was bad. Messed up my hat a little bit. Couple scars for the hat, couple scars for the arms, but I'm okay. I know you're gonna all see that video and go. You can actually hear my mom screaming in the background. That's probably the farthest drop I've ever survived.
Like, let's see how far that is. You were going head first.
Head first.
Oh,
head over heels, all the way down. Landed in this hole like this.
So let's take a look up, see what that looks like.
Yeah, guys, this isn't soft. This is rocks. Woo! Hurt my shoulder. What's crazy is that as Brave Wilderness heads into its 10th year, I think your minds are all going to be blown when you see how far I'm truly willing to go. Now, before we introduce you, or I should say reveal to you, my current living nightmare, I want to talk about the most frequent questions that I get asked. I'm sure you can imagine what they are. Coyote, what's the most painful sting? What's the most painful bite? I mean, every day. I could be at the gas station, I could be at the grocery store. If people get 30 seconds of my time, that's the first thing that they go to. And I love answering that question, don't get me wrong. But the way that I've looked at it over the past few years has been, what's the most painful experience? And there are 3 of them at this point. 3 of my most painful experiences are without question something that nobody should ever have to go through.
The bees
make
to
no
the
mistake,
face.
the pain from something like an executioner wasp is really bad. Giant hornet, exceptionally bad. Bullet still really bad, but I've gone through way worse since then. And the most painful experience in the sting world that I've gone through at this point is the Yellow Jacket box. This seemed like it was a good idea, and it was my idea. Let's put those bugs in a box. And I didn't think that I was gonna get stung that many times. Honestly, I thought I might get stung once or twice. And what's funny is that my hand was in that box for a total of 3 seconds when I was like, whoa, that's far enough. I give up. This is really painful. Okay, my hand's gotta come out. Hand's gotta come out. You guys are gonna have to run because these things are gonna be swarming everywhere.
Let's put the door back in.
Okay, the door. Help.
Got it? Here.
Unfortunately, my hand got stuck in the box due to a small design flaw, and my hand ended up being in there for 10 seconds. So I took about 100 stings in this amount of time and a massive yield of venom. Because I wasn't just getting stung. Like, Yellow Jackets were landing on my hands and arm. They were latching on, inserting their stingers, and just pumping venom. So it's not like, boom, you got stung and I flew away. It was just pump after pump, and it was freaking bad. I mean, like, the worst. So as I ran away from the box, because the hornets were all around us, it was probably the most panicked I've ever been. Probably most panicked since I had the bee-beard situation that went wrong, because I was like, man, like, there's a lot of venom. If anaphylactic shock is going to take over, this is going to be that moment. And I know you'd love to see me get, injected with an epinephrine pen, but I was seriously worried at this point. Fortunately, about 15 minutes after the fact, when I was just in excruciating pain, I was like, all right, good. No allergic reaction, but holy bejeezers, my arm is getting big. I mean, like, comically big. It looked like the hot dog that you put in the boiling water and then on the grill, and you're like, this thing's gonna explode. And like, my tendons and bones are gonna spill out all over the place. And I was like, all right, well, cool. Like, an hour in, the pain's bad, but it's getting worse. And it got worse and worse and worse. And it is the worst, most painful experience I've ever been through. 36 hours of excruciating pain. I couldn't sleep, I couldn't sit still, I couldn't even shower. In fact, if water touched my skin, the nerves were so sensitive that any temperature water would send me to an immediate searing pain. So when I look back on that situation, people say, Coyote, what's the most painful sting? The most painful sting pain experience was without question the Yellow Jacket box. And what's worse than the Yellow Jacket box? Oh, just wait. You're gonna see. It's coming. Stay tuned. Before we get to my second most painful experience, first I just want to say thanks to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. It's a new year.
Dude, is he gonna copyright me? He's definitely gonna copyright me. I'm sorry, Cody.
During this year, I work a ton, and whether I'm or even bit, technically a bite, and it's not technically a sting. It's actually a nettling. We were in Australia this past year, and I discovered something called the Gympie Gympie. And lo and behold, the Gympie Gympie, which is the most painful venomous plant nettling in the world, was also
in the Cape York Peninsula. So we traveled up there, and then I proceeded to find and place this leaf on my skin. Now, I knew what I was getting myself into. I could read articles on how painful the venom from this plant was and how other people had been.
Go watch Coyote Peterson, Chad. He's really good.
And for all fairness, these are people that fell into one of these plants and had it on their face and their necks and their whole body. I was like, all right, cool, just a little bit on the arm should be fine. It was not fine. It was not fine at all. In fact, the nettles, once those trichome tips broke off, immediately began searing my skin from the venom that went beneath the surface. And I don't remember a whole lot after because the pain was so intense. I remember trying to get the nettles out with those wax strips, and it really didn't do much good. I mean, I was up that entire night, like sweating, and my arm was swelling, and I was like, oh my gosh. Some people say that this pain lasts for months. Now, for me, I didn't take as many nettles as somebody that would fall into a plant. And the pain did last for a solid 24 hours, but what I didn't anticipate was the nerve damage. This arm was messed up for 6 months after the fact. I would just have these flare-ups of burning and my arm would turn red. And it would be like, whoa, that came out of nowhere. And then it would itch, and then it would hurt, and then it would itch. And I think eventually—
That's why they call it the suicide plant, from what I understand. I thought that shit was bullshit or like some— no, that's real shit, dude. It's literally just gonna have like psychological effects on your nerves. Dude, imagine you wiped your ass with that shit, you would kill yourself, dude. You would unalive yourself in Minecraft.
For 6 straight months, I dealt with unbelievable discomfort that I call nerve damage in my left arm from the Gimpy Gimpy. And when you think about a plant as being something that's that toxic, that's capable of putting a human through that much pain, and the number of people after the fact that came up to me and said, Coyote, like, dude, what's up with, like, you gonna start experimenting with plants? I'm like, well, we already kind of hit the peak of the mountain with the Gimpy Gimpy, but we are gonna go find the other ones that are out there and maybe create a plant nettle pain index. I mean, it is a possible thing, I guess. But when people say, Coyote, what is your second most painful experience? The Gimpy Gimpy takes the prize on that one, but I can promise you this much. The Gimpy Gimpy is going to be nothing as compared to what it is that we're about to reveal.
Cleveland in January. It is cold. All right, we've made it to Scales and Tails. I'm gonna head inside, and we're going to meet the mystery animal that lives here that is going to be our first candidate for the Extreme Bites experiment. I'm a little nervous.
Painful stings, painful plants. What's left? Painful bites. This next one was also my idea, and this was me facing fear because the giant desert centipede is truly something that has given me the EBGBs since I was a little kid. I remember the first time I ever saw a giant desert centipede in Arizona, and I knew immediately this was not something to tangle with. So when we conceptualized getting bitten by one of these intentionally, I was given a number of warnings from people that live out in the Southwest that said, this is bad. You don't want to do this. Like, it makes grown men cry. And I'm like, oh, Coyote Peterson doesn't cry. Some people think I cried in that video. I didn't. My eyes were just watering because I was in like so much pain. Just cut the cameras, cut the cameras.
Dude.
Get the venom extracted. We gotta get some of the venom on my arm.
And
he was dying.
You know,
dude.
something that we also learned in the process of making that video, we thought, well, venom extractors are a neat thing. This could be an opportunity to show how a venom extractor works. And in all fairness, kind of got roasted by a number of different medical experts and the audience after releasing that episode because, as it turns out, venom extractors are a terrible idea. So I didn't know that at the time. We learned that through the audience. Thank you guys. And I actually wonder if that didn't make the situation worse for me. But in the 24 hours after the giant desert centipede bite, I went through a level of pain that can only be explained as somebody get me a saw, because it would be better to cut my arm off than it would be to go through whatever this is. And the venom of the centipedes was actually attacking my blood cells and exploding them from the inside. Imagine that, like
I think
inside your arm, this
creeps
reaction is happening,
me
and
beyond
swelling,
heebie-jeebies. That's
similar
like
to the
the
angry
I don't want to
yellow
live
jacket.
anymore
Man, like,
EBs.
is
Oh,
a human arm like capable
ah.
of popping open? And this is actually the only time that I received medical attention for a bite. Now, we didn't film any of that, but I did go to the doctor and I had to get an anti-swelling and an anti-pain thing that night because the pain was so excruciating. I was actually really nervous for where it was headed. Fortunately, I did recover from the situation. It turned into this huge welt. It was itchy for weeks, and I lived to be bitten another day. Now, that episode certainly garnered a lot of attention and excitement from you guys. And I said after that centipede bite that I would never, Coyote Peterson would never get bitten by a centipede again. Giant desert centipede or any type of centipede. In fact, I avoid centipedes every chance that I get. Until now. This is our idea. That is a really big centipede. And you're probably saying to yourself, there is no way this guy's gonna get bitten by that animal. Yeah, yes, I definitely am. And here's what's different. You guys are used to seeing me take bites and stings in a produced, edited.
This is gonna be live.
We're trying something new.
Tell me it's live.
We're gonna do this bite as a live stream on YouTube. So for the first time ever, you guys will see Coyote Peterson raw, uncut, behind the scenes, exactly how these things go down. I have no idea what's gonna happen, what sort of pain I'm going to be going through, but we are going to give you a front row seat for this experience. So why in the world would I be doing something like this? Is it for the views? Is it for money? Is it for
charity,
fame and notoriety?
Charity.
None of that. This is for conservation. Over the past 10 years, we have worked to build Brave Wilderness up to be a microphone for the world of animals. And to us, conservation is first and foremost extremely important. A couple of years ago, we launched an initiative called Save the Horns. And I'm excited to announce that we just had 22 critically endangered black rhinos delivered to 2 reserves that we are supporting in South Africa. It's a huge win, right? But it doesn't stop with just the delivery of the rhinos. We need continued support. So these live streams are going to act as fundraisers to not only support Save the Horns, but other conservation initiatives down the road. And other conservation initiatives means there's going to be more than one extreme experiment live stream. So get ready. I promise the entertainment coming in 2024 is going to be unlike anything we have ever done on Brave Wilderness. But it starts in April. That's going to be the first one. So stay tuned to our social media feeds. We'll give you all the details that you need to know. And you're going to get to see Coyote Peterson go arm to mandibles with the largest centipede species on the face of the planet. It's going to be extreme, it's going to be painful, it's going to be educational, and it's going to do great things for the world of conservation. And I promise that 2024 is going to be one of the wildest years in Brave Wilderness history. I'm Coyote Peterson. Be brave, stay wild. We'll see you on the live streams.
Dude, ever since I started streaming on YouTube, I'm so afraid to get copyrighted by these big YouTubers. Alright, chat, I'm gonna go to bed because I don't want to get copyrighted, and it's 8 o'clock, and I want to go to sleep at a decent hour. Played for a little while. Still 5 and Q, dude, how is that even possible? I'm gonna get some water. Dude, these queues are actually ridiculous.
Got a new dealer, new luck. Let's go.
No, ladies and gents,
Bro, what the f-
Gentle. Oh my god.
Vamos con la rata, rata ahí, la colorada. Vamos, rata. Vamos, mi rata.
Sale de ahí, fácil. Esa me costó robarla.
واحد متراقى الخرا، واحد متراقى باشا الحين.
I can't believe I missed that. But
Las babosas están haciendo lo suyo con las frutillas. Miren lo linda que están.
Yeah, that's not how you're supposed to do it, bro.
No me dejes seco picante.
Boys, it's fucking freezing. Look at that. How cold is that? Oh. Jesus Christ.
Giulia, hai fatto l'ovetto? Guarda l'ovetto, Giulia.
A little bit. You see the first half against the second half. Obviously, one of the growth points for them is wanting to maybe come out with a.
Why is this bathtub green? Well, the vendor that the builder is.
Estoy cansado, jefe.
Three, two, one.
No worries, son.
Give it him.
Time.
Yes, no one.
Just to give you, I'll give you a little half. What?
Yo, don't do that to your cat. That's fucked up. That was inhumane. Too bad we're all inhumane. No one's human. Oh, I like that.
Where are you? We got some work.
We like these things. These are Croatims. Yeah. Fine, right? Exactly.
You cannot run and scratch your anus at the same time.
Man, I literally have nothing, bro. I just spawned in, you idiot. Dude, what an amazing game. Yo, yo.
What's up, Fingers? How you doing?
Not bad.
Long time no see, man.
Fuck yeah. Fucking, I've been trying to go to bed early. Fucking boss was yelling at me for showing up late.
Ooh. Where do you work?
Construction. Fucking, just manual labor, bro. Hard work.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll get you a yelling for sure.
Yeah, they were not happy.
Alright, we still in the same server?
I was in 5978, yeah. I logged off because I was in a sketchy spot and fucking freaked out, but I fucking killed this dude, and then I found this dude's loot. He had like a ton of shit on him. It was crazy, bro. I was freaking out the other night.
You're like, fuck this, I'm out.
Yeah, and then I heard somebody. I was like near a police station. I heard somebody near me. I was like, yo, I don't want to fuck with this shit. But then I joined a different server, so I'm gonna log in and be in like a random ass spot.
Yeah.
I had like a Winchester, I had a shotgun, both have fucking rounds. And I had like decent amount of food. This dude had like a ton of shit on it. He had like a full animal's worth of food.
Nice.
But right now
Was it cooked?
Yeah, it was all cooked too.
Oh shit, you're just chilling.
Then
chilling in gravy.
I was playing on this other community server, playing on a no mouse server.
Yeah. Nice. Alright, let's see what happens.
Yeah, do you have the Livonia DLC?
No.
No, I didn't think so. It's like I bet a bunch of bros down in the group. Because there's a bunch of Livonia servers that are like practically empty.
And yeah, I bought this game like literally just like the night or two before New Year.
Nice.
And man, it was such a challenging game, like such a learning curve, you know?
Oh yeah, this
and
game
then
is a huge learning curve.
picked up on it fast. Alright, 5978.
Yeah, I was thinking we could try to join something else. There's like temporary servers that are less popular that we could get looted on.
Yo, I'm down to start with a place that has like nobody.
Word. Let's look for.
Because if we go to a server that has nobody, like 0 out of 60, I think we might have a chance to start up. And then obviously other people are going to be like, oh shit, there's like 6 people on the server. Let me go hunt them down, you know?
The problem is that LA server is the only LA server that's first person. If that makes sense. That's not temporary, and it's Chernarus. It's the only first person Chernarus non-temporary server.
Okay, well maybe there's one that's like close by or something.
That's what I was looking. I was trying to find. You should look and tell me what pings are good for you, because I was trying to find ones that are like have decent ping and that don't have like a huge player count and aren't temporary and aren't.
Because like
Livonia.
we had, I think we had a New York one, and then like everybody was like warping.
Yeah, I was logging out of that one, but that could have just been that server, or I'm not sure. All I know is that I get better connection on the LA servers.
What does
too.
temporary mean?
So temporary, that's what I looked it up, and everybody else online was like, it took me forever to find it because everyone was like, temporary literally just means it's temporary, but it's like it's 3 months, and the server resets every 3 months.
Oh, like a complete swipe?
Yeah, it's a complete wipe every 3 months. Every character, or not every character, but every base, everything, like the whole map, whole server gets reset. But you keep your shit that's on your person, obviously. But like if we built a base, it would be deleted in 3 months, you know? That's the problem.
3 months, damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
This game has so many, like, there's not enough servers, so like every server is like just popping. You're like, oh, this server looks good, and then it's, oh, there's so many people on this server.
Yeah. Let's okay, temporary. So we're avoiding temporary then.
Yeah, I mean, me and you could play temporary tonight, but if we're looking for a server for like fucking a base, then we should probably not have
No,
it on a temporary.
I wanna get let's find a base now.
Okay.
And I'd rather you be one of the decision makers because you're mostly the builder.
Yeah.
So
See
let
that
me
5978 right now only has 16 players on because it's nighttime and it's first person and it's like what day is it? Wednesday night. But like when it's weekend and it's fucking daytime, like peak hours, that server's full. Which is crazy. I think we really just need to play on 5978, bro, and then fucking like build in the middle and like have I don't know. We're always gonna get raided at some point, you know, raids are gonna happen.
Yeah.
We just need to make it like our problem was we were too open with our gates. We went too public and people could see them. We need our gates like all inside one building. So that way we can be secretive for a long time.
Well, maybe we get an apartment.
Yeah, that's why I like that idea, apartment building for sure.
Because then you could just put layers of gates,
Yeah.
and people will just be every time they're like, "Oh, we're in." Oh, fuck, another one.
Do you want to start trying
The
to do
hell-
that on 5978 now, or we could go? But it's nighttime.
It's a packed server though. I feel like we should find a daytime with like not a lot of people in it. I don't really care if it's first person or not. Look at there's a LA 5366 first person only, 12 people in it, daytime.
LA 5536.
What does the red dot with the little wrench mean?
I don't see that LA 5. What'd you say it was? LA
5366 first person only. Oh, that's Livonia. I'm tripping.
Yep. I was gonna say, yeah, those Livonia servers,
me-
the LA Livonia servers are like empty, dude. No one plays on them.
Let me hide that shit so I don't see it.
And it's fucked up because there's so many bases on those Livonia servers because of it.
Yeah. Temporary.
Do you know? I wonder if the servers that are hosted by Multiplay are those like. I don't think you can bring your gear into the other servers. I think those are like separate, kind of like first person and third person. I think those are their own category too.
Yeah. Probably. But yeah, I would prefer not to get wiped every 3 months. That's kind of trash. What is Daisy SA? What is SA? What country is that? South America?
I think that is South America.
What
What's
is
your
NL then?
I don't know, bro.
Is that Netherlands? Is that it?
I think that might be it. That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
I don't have bad ping on the NL servers. I could probably get away with NL, maybe EU.
They're all bad for me.
Yeah.
The only decent ones are US. What'd you say about the multiplayer ones?
I think they're their own thing too. They're their own like section of servers, so you can't bring items like a character from multiplayer into one of these servers, if that makes sense.
All right, so if you want, we could just say fuck it and get into 5978. 22 people.
It's just nighttime, bro. We're not gonna be able to see shit.
No. LA 5978. It's daytime.
Is it daytime now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down. Yeah, the player count's starting to go back up because it's daytime.
All right, let's go. What does the little arrows under the sun and moon mean?
Just means that that's the time that it's transitioning from. It's going from daytime to nighttime, you know? I don't know why the arrows there. I think the arrows mean that's how fast the nighttime cycle is. I think that it's like double the speed or something.
Oh, I thought it meant like it's transitioning from whatever the symbol is. So maybe it's like daytime, but it's transitioning.
Nah, I think that it's like... Fuck. Mine is mods. I didn't start with build mods.
Right, let's find out.
I think that it just means that it's double speed.
All right, where you at?
I haven't loaded it in yet.
All right, I see a smokestack. All right, I say we find each other and stay focused.
Just get the base going.
Yeah, for sure. All right.
Okay. I'm gonna filter the I Survive map to show the apartment buildings and then find like the best apartment building that's like kind of in the middle of nowhere. So that's my goal.
Sounds good. Oh, look at that. I already got you a meat tenderizer.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. No idea where the fuck I am, though. So that'll be a part of the process.
Trying to think of where there is apartment buildings. I honestly have no idea. I have gear fear right now because I just have so much good starter loot, bro. I got 4 Tetra, I got fucking rounds, I got mad shotgun rounds.
Gear fear.
Slight amount of gear fear right now, not. The only thing I'm missing is range. I don't have any range. I just have a BK and a Winchester. The Winchester is good for like 100 meters at most.
Yeah. That thing sounds nasty though. I love it.
I've gotten a few kills with it before.
Yeah. Remember that one time we were picking up the Sarka?
Yeah, yeah.
I was just going off with that. Kavinsky thought I had a shotgun. Thing is wild.
I found a road. Follow this road. See where.
Nice.
I think I might be by Pavlovo.
Yeah, I have zero idea where the hell I'm at. It is complicated, sir. Complicate. Just realized I'm talking in the game.
Where the fudge am I? Did it spawn me at like Tissy? I've never been here on the map. I think it spawned me all the way at like Tissy or something, dude.
Really?
I'm not joking. I feel like this is Tissy. I don't know. I haven't seen any signs, but this feels like an airfield that I've never been to. There's gas. I've never been here. That or this is Pavlovo. I ain't never seen gas and I've never seen this area at all. It's weird. I feel like I've seen a lot of this map. Usually when I spawn in, I know right where I am. This point on Chinaris, but I don't know what else. As well. Ooh, do I have a? I do have one.
Tenderizing these zombie heads here. Nice.
Remote detonation unit.
Ooh.
I think that's
Bring
a
it.
keeper.
Hell yeah. That's like way more rare than it should be.
Yeah, that's just stupid rare, dude. And yet plastic explosives, you find them everywhere, so you're like holding onto it for fucking ever. Hate that shit.
It's bullshit, yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? I'm in a big ass field. There's tanks. There's trucks. This is like military. There's like, is this a, it's not a runway, but.
Interesting.
Very strange.
Find yourself, dear boy.
AK, polymer. Is that a Deagle mag just chilling there? I can't get the spot. I was playing on this Livonia community server, but I went into this police station today, bro. There's a VSS on the ground, and then I go into another building, fucking Deagle, and I heard somebody shooting, and I was like too scared, and I fucking logged out again. I gotta stop combat logging, bro. I swear to God, I'm never combat logging again.
Fuck. Pussy.
I was sketched out, dude. I found a VSS at a police station. Have you ever found a VSS at a police station?
No.
I was like, I wonder if this spawned here, or... And I also had a Tundra on me, and there was Tundra ammo. I was like so excited, bro. I don't want to die with it. I've never used the Tundra, so I was like, I don't want to die with this shit.
I feel it. I feel it. Alright, still have no clue where the fuck I'm at.
Same here, brother. I am absolutely lost as shit, dude. The worst part is I'm running low on water. I have a ton of dry food, but I don't have any water. Problem with the dried venison is that it's not gonna fucking heal my water. I'm so interested. I've never been to this part of the map. I'm actually like lost right now, but kind of cool this area. If I get shot, I'm not gonna think it's so cool though.
Ooh, I just heard a shot.
How close?
Probably say about 1,000.
I see a town. I see a police station. It's a sign of something. Why do some cars look so good? They look like they're running, dude.
Yeah,
no,
I
that's
know.
not running.
This game's a troll.
Shit, dude. Okay, I just found someone's fucking shit here, dude. That's sketchy. I'm officially freaked. There's fucking a bonfire here with some hunter pants. There's handcuff keys. Someone was going fucking full sadist mode, bro. Fucking freaked out now. I'm definitely like on somebody's trail. That means I'm willing to bet they're in this town right now.
Nice.
Compass. Let's go.
Still have no clue where the hell I'm at. I've no fucking idea. I think the gang lost their morale.
I agree. I think I've pretty kind of lost the morale. I just needed a little break for a few days. I'm
Yeah,
ready
me
to
too,
try.
because we were kind of hardcoring it and we got our ass kicked.
Yeah.
Kavinsky was totally out.
We just need to set up like really secret for a while, and then we can even go back to that same spot and use it just as a bait raid spot. That would be hilarious. We could set up like in that same spot, build it even bigger and better than last time, and then we can fucking watch people raid it and then laugh as they're like, "Oh shit, there's literally nothing in here. What the fuck?"
Yeah, it's
as you have like a
especially
super
with,
secret spot.
with how many of us there are. If we start setting up a system where like, I don't care how jittery you are about some loot you found, as soon as you find a fucking combo, bring it over.
Yeah. Have like walls on walls.
Yeah, 'cause some of the guys we play with, I think it sounds like they get a little too passionate about the few shits they found.
None of the loot matters in this game, bro. You can get it back.
Yeah. It's all borrowed anyways.
I just hate when you die and you have no chance of fighting back. It's the worst. I did it to somebody yesterday. I felt so bad, dude. After I did it, this dude was code locking, trying to code raid the space. At first I came up on this, bro. I thought for sure that I had caught someone unlocking their base. He was like punching in numbers on the code. I waited for like a minute. He was sitting there punching in codes till I realized, oh, this dude doesn't know the fucking password. He's just trying to sit here, enter it in. And then I shot him in the head. He had like no chance of hitting me. I felt so bad.
That's hilarious. Well, it's happened many times to me.
That's what I mean. I was like, it's happened to me so many times, bro. Sorry, it sucks, but
Minding your own business and all of a sudden black screen.
He said bullshit.
I can get out of this police station, figure out where the fuck I'm at. Another BK here. Do I take the slugs in it? Of course. There's no slugs in it anyways. Somebody was probably here.
Nice.
Man, I'm gonna leave this here for some player. I don't give a fuck. There's an M-lock here with a mag and a fucking gun. Well, that's rare. I'm gonna let some player come and find that. They're gonna be hyped. Such a nice Samaritan.
Very nice.
They're both badly damaged though, so if he tries to shoot me with it, hopefully it jams. Here comes the rain. There's the well. That's what I fucking needed.
Yo, I still have no other idea where the hell we are, where I am.
I have no idea either, but I did just find a well. I'm sketched as fuck though.
What do you remember? What city that we found that Sarka in? The one I was just talking about.
Fucking no clue, bro. Oh, that was that? It's somewhere's on the right coast. I want to say it was Nizhny, maybe Baranzino.
It was on the east side. Yeah.
Maybe the side of Baranzino somewheres.
Cause do you remember where we pulled over and then we had the Sarka there and then we were fighting a bunch of zombies?
Yep.
I'm right there. I just no idea where the fuck that is. I remember there was a little, like a little lake or some shit on the opposite side, because you had sent one of us to go get water, remember?
Yeah, I do not know the name of that town either off the top of my head. I still have no fucking clue where I am either right now, bro. I'm drinking by a well, sketch the fuck out. I have to do it. I gotta fill the fuck my water up. It's fucking low.
Alright, if I was to guess, I think we were probably at... Oh, I think I found it. So that means I'm probably at Baranzino.
I thought it was Baranzino. Pretty sure. I will look for a street sign, figure out where the fuck I am. I'm in a town, so I just need to find a sign. I've literally never been to this town, wherever the fuck I am. So
Yeah, I think I found where I'm at. Let me mark it. Let me get the...
Maybe I'm in Krasno? I think I'm somewhere near Krasnostav, like near that airfield near Krasnostav, but don't quote me yet. I don't know where to fucking go. There's Zeds everywhere.
Alright, I just marked myself.
Gotcha. First things we need to do is set up like a literal, just like a stash tent, you know? Someplace where we can stash items for the time being until we get like a spot set up.
Yeah.
That way we can stash tools, nails, and everything.
Yeah. You know, we kind of, I don't know, like I feel like it should be somewhere relatively close to the spawn.
Yeah.
We seem to always kind of shy away from that idea because we're concerned about new spawns coming to us. But again, if they're new spawns,
they're not
gonna have shit.
Like it, yeah, I'm with that.
So who cares? You know what I mean?
Huge, of course. Just gonna skirt around the outside. I have a bunch of water, a bunch of food. I don't need anything fucking in here. Anything in here is gonna get me killed. What I need to do right now is kill a higher level player than me. I need to kill someone in military shit so I can steal their shit. That's what I'm thinking about. And not get my shit fucking blown off right now. Might be the worst case scenario.
Nice.
White sign. I'm in Krasnostav. That's
So
like
you're
really
south.
close to our old base. I was in Krasnostav. Like I said, I thought I was in Krasnostav.
Isn't Krasnostav south?
That's like right by where our old base was.
Oh, I see. Oh, fuck. You're kind of a ways away. Well, I gotta make my way north then.
I'll start heading